Back at it with another entry for my Diary of a Homegirl series where I talk about the stories behind my songs. This time we're going to be talking about Back Into My Life because I just released the music video for it after so long. I mean, the song was released in 2008. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Go on YouTube and put Back Into My Life. With that said, let's get into the chisme. Back Into My Life was written about my first boyfriend, a boyfriend that I had in Mexico. The relationship that I had with this guy was really weird because I would only get to see him a month or two out of the year when we would go to Mexico for the holidays. And he did his little share of dirt. Because of that same reason, how do you expect a relationship to even be a relationship when you only see this person 2 months out of the year? That's why I don't believe in long distance relationships. Not only that, but that was the same guy that I wrote Chinga Tu Madre about. By the way, if you guys hear my cat meowing, she is in heat right now. You guys just try to just ignore it. Anyway, when he realized that he was messing up, he decided to start acting right. By that time, it was a little bit too late because I was already on a whole nother relationship. I think it was my guilt because I did what I did to him at the end, leaving him for someone else and letting him find out in a horrible way that I wasn't with him anymore. I do think it was that guilt that I would find myself thinking about him from time to time when I was in that other relationship and wondering what became of his life. Did he also find someone else after I did that to him? And since a couple of years had already passed, was he a dad now? Did he marry someone already? What was of his life? Because I never heard anything from him after that. So I wrote that song about him. Fast forward years after that song is released. I go to Mexico. I'm not there looking for him. I'm in a whole new relationship. I have my kids. I'm minding my own business. It's a weekend. We're at La Plaza. And I'm buying something at a little stand. And I happen to turn my head and I see him. Our eyes met. He was standing there by himself with the stroller, with a kid in the stroller. I didn't see anybody beside him, but he obviously had someone else already. But I felt nothing. Everything that I wrote on that song about how would I feel if I saw him again and all this and that, everything was answered at that moment. I didn't feel any love, any hate, any missing him, any regrets, any nothing at all. I could have gone down there and try to apologize, but I didn't even have ganas to do that. I felt like everything was settled at that moment when I looked at him and he looked at me. Because I also didn't feel any bad vibes when he looked at me. Not only that, but I think I saw him 2 years ago again. I think that was him. Went to my hometown again. And there was a guy and he kind of looked the same. But if it was him, he clearly saw me. And once again, I didn't feel anything. That is what that song was about. That is who it was for. Check out the video. It's on YouTube. Back Into My Life.